And a good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Sean Hammond here in the Lake Country Weather Center. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. We are watching out for the potential for strong to severe storms coming up this afternoon and into tonight. So we will get into that here in just a moment. Right now, there's a look at the current radar this morning. You can see nothing going on for most of the Commonwealth. But as we pan off to our west, you can see we've got existing severe thunderstorm warnings closing in on the Paducah area over in western Kentucky. Got some severe storm warnings in the Boot Hills of Missouri and on into Illinois. Not really going to be affecting us, however, but folks out there in western Kentucky could see some of that activity here over the next little bit. All right, let's get right into the severe weather threat levels for today. You can see much of the Commonwealth is in a level 3 enhanced risk for severe weather. And then we've got this the chunk of the Lake Cumberland area in a level 2 slight risk. Now, I don't want you guys to get caught up in the colors, because if you were to do that, you would say, oh, if I live in eastern Adair County, I'm in the level 2, and if I'm in western Adair County, I'm in the level 3, so I'm going to come over here to eastern Adair. You know, don't want you to get caught up in those colors. Just understand that there is the potential for strong to severe storms later on today and into tonight. Just make sure and keep that in mind. All right, let's look at the threat levels for today. We'll pull up the tornado threat, and as you can see, you know, there's a 5% tornado threat. That's the brown area. Got the green surrounding that. That's a 2%. And then much higher threat up here in parts of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and also Illinois. Now, the big threat is going to be damaging winds. Look at that. Look at that pink shading. That's over much of Kentucky. That is a significant 30% chance of damaging winds. And that's going to be the big threat today, is strong straight line winds. Of course, the tornado threat is not zero, though. But it's like I always say. You know, if you have an EF0, EF1 tornado, we'll say EF0, and you got winds, you know, a little bit over 70 miles per hour. Well, what if you have a squall line that has winds of 70 or 80 miles per hour? It's kind of the same thing. The only difference is a tornado is in a localized spot. Well, a squall line with 70 mile per hour winds, that's a lot more widespread. So you do want to take those severe thunderstorm warnings serious today if they are issued for any part of our area. All right, let's get into the future radar. We will pull up the model and try to nail down a pretty good time as to when this is going to be coming in. So there's 5 o'clock this morning, and we could see a few showers, maybe a few storms today, this afternoon. We'll have to keep a close watch on those, but the main event is going to come later on tonight. So let's go to about midday. This is at 10 o'clock this morning. You could see a whole lot of nothing going on in Kentucky. As you look off to our west, look at that big old mean-looking squall line that's going to be forming. I mean, look at this thing. It's going to be forming all the way from, I mean, goodness, look how far I'm having to zoom out. Now, the radar won't look exactly like this, but this could be stretching all the way from portions of southern Canada all the way into portions of Texas. That is a huge, huge squall line. 12 noon, you can see that line begins to move into western Kentucky. Let's go to about 3 o'clock, and this run of the model kind of has that line losing some steam at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, like I said, the radar will not look exactly like this, and don't take any of that to the bank that, you know, I'm saying that it looks a little weaker, because, you know, these are just models, like we say. You can see by 6 o'clock this evening, we've got what's left of that line moving into the Lake Cumberland region. But look at this down in Tennessee. Look at these storms trying to develop down in Tennessee. And watch what happens by about 8 o'clock this evening. Look at that. This has a cluster of storms developing in Tennessee and merging with some storms in Kentucky and coming through the Lake Cumberland area by about 8, 9 o'clock this evening. And by the time we get to the overnight hours, we should be clear of things. But, yeah, so we're going to just keep a close watch on that. But it does look like the main event will be later on this evening. So, you know, just want to keep you guys informed that we will be on the air should we have any watches or warnings issued. Of course, if I get time, if I'm able to post another video, if you know, more pertinent information comes in later on today, I'll have another video out. If you all don't care, make sure and share this video. Try to get it out to as many folks as we can. But again, I'll pull up the threat levels. You can see the much of Kentucky is in a level 3 enhanced risk. got that level 2 slight risk, and then a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. Again, don't get caught up in the colors because, like I said, the orange is right here close to Russell County. It doesn't necessarily mean storms are going to be worse to our west. I mean, there's a better threat for storms to the west, but just understand that the threat for strong to severe storms is there, and it's going to be there most of the day and into tonight. So like I said, I'll keep you informed with the very latest, and stay tuned to Laker Country 104.9 on the radio, online at LakerCountry.com, on the Laker Country app, on the Laker Country Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Folks, have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday, and stay safe.